happening, there are three things that we need to accomplish immediately. One, ceasefire. We are unified as an Arab group for those who think that there is a single Arab, single diplomat that is not standing with Palestine at this moment, at this time. Look at our unity, look at our strength, and look what we will be doing in the days to come. All of us are united to stop this carnage against the Palestinian people now, to allow for humanitarian assistance and passage to the people who need it, food, medicine, all the elements that is needed for staying alive. We need to save human lives, and we need to save it immediately. And the third thing that we need to do, we should not allow, as humans, and us as defenders of international humanitarian law, and as UN, and as Security Council, to allow, after 75 years of our first Nakba, another Nakba to be fallen on our people by depopulating the Gaza Strip of its 2.3 million, and to throw them outside to Egypt and to make it an Egyptian, problem. That should be rejected. Every and each one of us and each one of you and those who are listening to us inside to do everything possible not to allow this crime to happen. And let me at the end to say thank you to Egypt for opening Al Arish airport to allow for humanitarian assistance, which they started to receive in order to reach the people in Gaza. And thank you to our brother in Jordan, because His Majesty the King, with His Excellency the President of Egypt, along with President Abbas, all of them are doing everything that they can with the global leadership, including with Secretary of State Clinton, in order to Blinken, in order to tell Israel to stop this war immediately and to allow for the humanitarian assistance to take place, and not to allow them to implement ethnic cleansing against 2 million plus Palestinian civilians. And thank you very much. Secretary General's program. With the Secretary General, we are going to meet with him at after 4:30, after they finish the meeting in the Security Council. We are going to ask him to use the power, the moral power of the office of the SG, in order to help us to implement these 3-point plan: ceasefire, humanitarian assistance, and not to allow ethnic cleansing to take place. Why, there is no point where to free the hostage to. That we are against, harming any civilians from anywhere. I think the ministerial meeting announced that in their position, and President Abbas, these are our, moral positions. And I believe that also that there are discussions regarding the issue that you raised. Thank you very much. If you want, try to see us after 4:30, after our meeting with the SG. Thank you. عمود شكرا شكرا بس نشوف الماس اصلا في الجالس that's the chance of the SG